Hi everyone, in this video I'll just give you a couple helpful tips for this week's activity. I'll try to look at each question and just make sure that you can at least get started with them. Alright, for number one, we have a credit card with a $400 balance. Here's my interest rate, so my R is 0.21 when I use my calculator, and we're looking at 1 month in this problem, so remember our time is 1/12 of the year for the I equals PRT equation. All right, so we start out with our $400 in that first box for the previous month's charges, and then we've got to compute I equals PRT to find the finance charge here. That's the 0.21, the T is 1/12, okay, and then you get your finance charge. Then you fill in these next few boxes based on what's happening up there. The payment, that would be a payment there, $100. The returned cap or hat, who calls it a cap anymore, that $15 goes there. Make sure when you use your calculator those get subtracted, and then add those purchases together and fill in that box for the sunglasses and the movie tickets. Find the new amount owed and then compute next month's finance charge. Problem number 2 has the exact same setup, but we've got to pay a little bit more attention to detail when using the average daily balance method. I begin the month with a balance of $400, and then nothing happens until September 5th. So that would be in the day column. I'm going to fill in the first, the second, the third, and the fourth, but not the fifth, because on the 5th I made a $100 payment. So my balance on the 5th of the month drops to $300 because I made that payment. Okay, I'll just fill in 5 and 6 there, because on the 7th, then I returned my $15 cap. So my balance dropped again to $285 now, $285. Okay, then my balance stayed that for the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, etc. Okay, you've got to figure out the rest of that day column. All right, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, etc. All right, how many days did it stay $285 for? Then to fill in the last column, we take our $400, in this case times 4 days, equals $1,600. Okay, so that's what you do for all of those boxes. And then in this column it says to sum, add all that together, divide by the number of days. So that was September. Hopefully you know how many days are in September, but just in case you don't, thank goodness for the internet or calendars. And then for I equals PRT, our time in this case is 30 over 365. That's 365. Okay? So then that is, well, that's all you have to do for that problem. I equals PRT, and then you're done with number 2. In number 3, you look back at the first 2 problems. I'm not going to really help you out with that one. But then in number 4, I kind of walk you through it already. I equals PRT, principal, rate, make sure you get 0.065, and time, add the interest, add on loan, find the payment, so we divide by 24 because that's how many payments we're going to make over 2 years. Okay, so hopefully that gives you a kick in the right direction with the activity. Make sure you do submit it by Sunday night. Thanks for listening.